Welcome to the Flynn Effect podcast, where we dive deep into all things culture, industry news, and history, all with the goal of helping our clients to perform better. Welcome to 2026, the second season of the Flynn Effect, the 45th episode that Heather is going to be on.
We made it. I'm officially the co-host now.
You wish, man. But it is new year, new us. You got bangs.
Bang.
I got a big old baby bump
Yeah.
that I don't think was visible on camera before. And yeah, we're heading into some new agency priorities.
Yeah.
Some new life being brought into the world and a new host when I step aside for my maternity leave. How pumped are you?
I am so excited, and I'm sure the viewers are even more excited than I am.
They've been screaming in the comments.
Yes.
I don't even think we get comments.
I don't think so either.
I'm going to create a fake account and start putting stuff in there. Requests.
Yeah. Nobody's trolled me yet, though, so that's kind of disappointing, actually.
What would there be to troll? We
I
are
don't know.
so entertaining and accurate.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, figured today you and I could talk about just kind of kicking off the year. So yesterday, was this yesterday? Yeah. We had our 2026 kickoff meeting with the full agency staff. We've been doing this now probably 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, I think
so.
It
used to be in December. Now we do it in January. It's just like laying the groundwork for what are our overall objectives and how are we going to achieve them. And you and I oft discuss pop culture and, relevant, timely things. But figure why not give people a glimpse into like what we are focusing on as an agency, and we'll try not to make it like too long or boring.
Yeah. Sounds fun.
Okay. Now, the first topic that I think is worth just noting, and it makes sense to talk about it too, because you spearheaded it, is client onboarding. We're trying to streamline that process a little bit. You want to talk about it?
Yeah, so we are very fortunate to consistently be bringing on new clients in addition to our longtime clients. And we want to make sure that that process is seamless and that, that nothing is being missed along the way so that we can have great relationships from the start all the way through. So just documenting a lot of this. We joke all the time here. We're a smaller agency and everything's always in someone's head.
Yes.
And so a lot of the client onboarding, I oversee most of it along with you. And so I'm like, I know what I need to do. I know what boxes I need to check, but it's never actually been on paper. So some things like that where it just is a good reminder. And there's a lot of nice touch points in there. And just to make sure that our clients are really feeling the love as we kick off the relationship, because a lot of times it can feel like, you give this white glove treatment as you are looking to bring on a client. And then, some people go away, which is understandable, and others come on, and
you've built a relationship
with them, and you want to make sure that that continues and gets even stronger, and that they don't feel in any way like there's, like a bait and switch, which we would never, ever do.
Well, honestly, I think the need has arisen because of the fact that you and I we're pretty neutral on process. Like, you want to add process, great. You don't want to add process, fine.
Yeah. Just get the work done however it makes sense for you.
But the team would like some process. So process you may have.
Yeah. My process has always been what works for you. That's great.
Yeah.
And I think that works well for certain things. And then other things, there's still a lot of flexibility within our onboarding process. It's really more to make sure that nothing's missed, and that as we go through, no clients are getting 45 emails with, and I forgot this thing. And, what accounting system do you use? So it's really a way to say, can we get all of this streamlined and, send clients 1 or 2 emails, have a couple phone calls, and get all of the nitty gritty details that none of us really want to work through as we're starting to kick off the fun work.
One fell swoop. Yeah. Easier for us, easier for them.
Nobody wants to talk about accounting when you can talk about branding.
That's I'm sorry to Kelly, but that is true.
Yeah.
That is true. That is a more fun part of the job. And I think along that same vein, we also had a discussion around process, which was a really great discussion for everybody. As you we have evolved so much in terms of process over the years. Sometimes
Mhm.
we've had more stringent processes and
Mhm.
dedicated resource managers and
Mhm.
dedicated traffic people. And, when we stripped down a little bit, we decided like, let's keep it more flexible. But as you grow,
Mhm.
sometimes that does require a little bit more structure. And so
Yeah.
that's what we heard from everybody. We had a great like open, what do you even call that? It wasn't a workshop. It was just kind of like an open brainstorm
Yeah.
session where some folks shared some pain points and,
Mhm.
hopefully we can streamline those things too and
Mhm.
make the work even better.
Yeah, I think process is always great if it leads to efficiency, and I think
Hmm.
that that's what everyone's just always been very cautious that we don't want to add steps that add time. And most of the work that we're doing, it's 2026, everything's so quick turn
Hmm.
that we don't want process to get in the way
Right.
of
Exactly.
of it, but we need process to support great work and make sure that there's, you never want to send something out that hasn't been proofread
Hmm.
or that hasn't been approved, by the senior team or
Yeah.
reviewed. So just having those checks in place and making sure that nothing
Yeah.
gets missed as we're all moving so quickly.
Especially while everything lives on our computers. Like, it sounds silly, but 9 years
Mhm.
ago, like, yes, we were on our computers all day,
Yeah.
but also we had physical job jackets
Yeah, we used
with
to
the latest versions clipped onto the front that would get walked to my desk with
Yeah.
the changes that I would go to the copywriter. Like, it is
Mhm.
wild to me how much things have evolved, even in my
Mhm.
tenure here, which is only 9 years, but like, it's a very different way of functioning.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I used to red pen everything. I still do for certain people
It
'cause
makes me feel like
I feel
nostalgic.
comfort.
Yeah.
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 I feel comfort in, like, marking it up with a
Hmm.
red pen, but it used to be, like, print it out, write on
Yeah.
it, bring it, and now with everything being digital,
Hmm.
um, I think some of those check boxes and things that used to seem so silly with having a paper
Yeah.
that had everyone sign off on it, you don't have those signatures and things now, so
Right.
it's easy to, miss a step here or there, and that's what we wanna make sure we're not
Right.
doing.
Agreed. Yeah. And it's just less obvious in a
Mhm.
Teams chat or something like that.
Yeah.
So I'm totally with you.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So we'll be working on that. And then one thing we did from an actual workshop perspective is we came up with
Mhm.
a bunch of use cases for creating custom GPTs or agents that could be shared across the
Mhm.
agency. And I'm really excited about that. One,
Mhm.
it's just fun to do those types of
Yeah.
workshops. Like, I don't know why it feels like you're like, doing some special activity just because you're
Mhm.
putting Post-its on a paper with your
Yeah.
name. But we came up with a bunch of different use
Mhm.
cases. Some are department specific, some are like, things that
Mhm.
just better utilizing our
Yeah.
AI tools will help us with. But there was like a large stack. Michelle was thumbing through them for
Mhm.
me, and I was like, wow, okay, there's a lot here that we can do to make our lives easier.
Yeah, and I think that that's, we said we weren't gonna talk about AI in 26, but I'm sure every podcast we will
Yeah.
talk about AI.
Yeah. This is the
Um,
first episode,
yeah,
so we're already.
we're already deep into it.
Mhm.
But the nice, thing is we're really diving into how can we have it take away what we all dislike doing.
Mhm.
So all those mundane tasks, we've
Yes.
been using it forever, almost for the fun tasks, like,
Yes, for the
using
generative
Midjourney
stuff.
and
Yes.
generative, and now, I'm like, how can it build a to-do list for me that I
Totally.
don't have to manually write, and can it pull, go through my emails and tell me what's most urgent and
Mhm.
things like that that really make our lives easier and don't take away the fun stuff.
Yeah. Well, and I think, Heather, you just made a really good point. Because of the industry that we work in,
Mhm.
when AI first hit the scene, we were all like, "Ooh, we have to use it for creative, creative,
Yeah.
creative," instead of admin, make my life easier
Mhm.
stuff. So I almost feel like we're like doing well on the creative side and a little behind on the other part of it.
Yeah.
Like we have to like remember to use it for administrative tasks
Yeah.
because you totally can.
Mhm.
So I'm really excited about that too. Just again,
Yeah.
it's kind of like the I so far the big theme is structure. Like we're just trying to
Mhm.
put some good guardrails in place to make people's lives easier.
Yeah.
Which I don't think you can go wrong in. Well,
Uh,
said a mouthful there, but you know what I
yeah.
mean.
Yeah, and I think one of the things that we were joking about is even just, we can use AI to take notes, but then all of the AEs organize their notes differently. So
Hmm.
some of this is just when we talk about process, it's like Do you put the action items at the top of the document or at the very end of the document? And we all have different opinions
I put
on
them
it.
in the body of the email because
So,
it makes me feel like people actually see them.
yeah, see, there you go. So it's just everything is, it's like, can we just streamline some of these to save those couple of seconds,
Yeah.
even when a team member's looking back at notes, where are the action items? And,
I
is it,
agree.
so some of it's just silly
And
things
just
that
less
will save us
decisions in
time.
your
Yeah.
day. Like this is going to probably sound like a strange comparison that I'm drawing, but have you ever heard of people who are like give themselves, well, okay, I'm gonna, I guess, like uh the Theranos lady, but like people who
Yeah.
wear the same thing every
Yes.
day, or like a uniform.
Yeah.
I'm always gonna wear a jeans and a solid color t-shirt and a cardigan, because then it just takes that cognitive burden away from having to
Mhm.
make those choices. I kind of feel like it like that. Like, let's just simplify the
Mhm.
decision tree that you have to do every single day,
Yeah,
so that we can focus on the fun stuff.
exactly.
Yeah. All right. What other topics? I feel like, one fun thing that we're doing is bringing the brand to life in our space.
Oh,
So we
yes.
probably didn't share that we went from one space that we had been in for 20 some
Mhm.
odd years to one floor up in the
Yeah.
same building. But it's a great space. We moved there in
Mhm.
November, and right now it's just a great blank slate.
Mhm.
Lots of white walls, lots of windows, which is
Yeah.
fantastic. So we don't have like so much stuff to decorate, but it needs our personality desperately.
Mhm.
And so I started working with the designers on that. We did like a full walkthrough of the office, have thrown out a bunch of ideas already. And I am consistently, surprised isn't the right word, but like excited every time
Mhm.
I sit down with them to review, because these ideas come up that I just would never have thought of. And they're
Yeah.
already mocked up and they're already in
Mhm.
Photoshop. And like,
And you can see what the wall's going to look
yes,
like.
I don't have to imagine.
Mhm.
And so that's going to be fun, I think, to bring
Yeah.
that to life.
Yeah, I think it'll energize this space
Yeah.
and make it feel homey. I mean, we're here for 8+ hours a day. Let's make
That's
the
what I
space
was
fun.
thinking. Yeah, because so across from my office there's a couple white walls. There's windows, but
Mhm.
listen, we live in Rochester, New York. It's gray out there most of the
Mhm.
time. So it would be nice to look at something 40 hours a week that's like
Not snow.
less sad than that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
A nice wallpaper, a fun color, something
Mhm.
like that. So I think it'll bring a little joy
Yeah,
for
I
sure.
I agree, and it also, adds a little fun to meetings and things like that. When everyone's sitting in a conference room and the walls behind us are white,
Yes.
when you add some
A
color and
little
you add a
prison vibe.
little flair,
Yeah.
it helps
Where?
bring that out there. Now I'm showing my age.
Yeah, what's that movie with Ryan Reynolds?
Uh,
Serving?
Waiting?
Waiting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
such a good movie if no one's watched it.
It is a good movie.
It's solid. Totally offensive, but solid.
Yes. And then at the same time, while we're doing other brand stuff, we are going to reimagine the website, which, as any person who's ever worked at an agency knows, or worked on an agency website knows, cobbler's kids have no
Yeah.
shoes. It takes forever.
Yeah.
It's just like such a thing. So we're really
Mhm.
trying to do it before I go out on maternity leave.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we're gonna do it.
We would be so annoyed with a client if
Oh, if they acted how
they
we're
acted
acting?
how we're acting
Yeah.
about the website.
Yeah. 100%.
It's like 15
I'm
hands
like,
in
I'll
it.
get to it. I said I
We'll
was gonna do
we'll do it.
the
Yeah.
copy in December. It's January 15th.
Yeah.
But you
It's
know,
fine. It's fine. It'll
things
get
happen
done.
in their own
Yeah.
time. Yeah, but that's another one. Yeah, we
Mhm.
just want to make sure everything's consistent there.
Yeah.
I mean, other than that, I don't think there's like anything major, but it was nice to get
No.
everybody on the same page and,
Mhm.
having an understanding of what's going to go down in these next few months.
Yeah. Yeah, and we've got a lot, on the client side. There's a lot of really, really interesting things going on
Hmm.
with our clients, from expansions, to introducing new products.
Yeah,
So it's going to be a really, really fun year.
I think so too. I will be gone for April, May, and June. I
Yeah.
know I will be so, so missed
I'm sure you'll be
by
here
our
all the
massive
time.
online community. Probably. I got pretty bored last time.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, we'll see you coming in with the stroller
I
and
just wanted to check it
yeah.
out. What's going on, everybody? Now, because we always touch on pop culture,
Mhm.
just like real quick,
Yeah.
I've got a good list going. There's a lot of new content, like TV and movies and such coming out in January. Anything that you are looking forward to?
Right now, I mean, TV and movies, no, but all of the NFL coaching moves have been, I don't know. It's like drama. It's almost like a reality TV show for men, you know, of like, where is this man going to go
Where is this
next?
man gonna go?
And who does he fight with? And what's going to happen? And so, you know, as a Steelers fan, Tomlin's gone.
Okay.
And so there's a lot of really interesting moves happening. So that has been like my reality TV drama. As of late is just
I'm like watching Real Housewives of Salt Lake City and you're...
And I'm watching NFL coaching drama.
I love that.
Like, where are they going to go? But I did just watch All Her Fault.
Okay, see.
Which was, I loved.
Everybody loved it. Why didn't I love it? I don't know why. I don't know. And I thought maybe it's because I'm a newer mom. And then I was like, no, it didn't land for me. Not, you know, whatever. Not everything's for everyone. But like, I had a couple girlfriends who were obsessed with it. Thought it was so good.
I thought it was great. Also, His and Hers. Which embarrassingly came out last week, and I've already watched all of it.
What network is it on?
It is on Netflix. So it's also a book. Okay. So a lot of the like books turning into shows or movies have been great.
You Meet on Vacation over the weekend, which I had read. So that was a fun one. And saw The Housemaid over the break.
I saw The Housemaid too.
I also thought was fun.
I thought that was fun. I thought it actually did the book justice. I
did too.
Changed it a little bit, and obviously, you know, can't go into as many details, but I thought the movie was very good.
Wait, we're talking about The Housemaid, right?
Yeah.
I thought so too. I thought Amanda Seyfried did a great job. Like she was crazy.
Yeah.
But in a good way.
Yeah.
Well, I will say the one thing that I'm liking in new content is The Pit's back.
Yes. I haven't watched any of season 2, but
I thought you were gonna say season 1.
I watched some of season 1, but I actually didn't watch all of season 1. I know.
Then you didn't finish The Shift?
No.
Well, you must.
Okay, well, I'll go back and watch it then.
It's so good.
Yeah.
You're not a big medical show person?
Not a big medical show person.
It's ironic because you've done a lot of work in like medical device and healthcare here.
Yeah, I feel like though a show like The Pit gets depressing because it's like what's really going on in our medical system.
Sure. However, it's less depressing than like a Grey's Anatomy was. Like I actually can't go back and watch that because it is just pure depression.
Well, that was every episode.
Gray days raining in Seattle with the theme song.
Yeah.
Immediate mood dropper for me.
Well, in every episode, dead.
They're all But in The Pit, they tend to live a little more.
Yes, they do. You think they're going to die and then they don't. Yeah. So it's great.
Yeah. Anyways,
but yeah, a lot of good stuff though. A lot of I'm in that stage of life where there's a lot of good kids movies coming out.
Zootopia 2 came out.
Zootopia 2, spectacular. I think it's as good, if not better, than the first. So, you know, check it out.
Okay. All right. I'll add it to my list. We're going on vacation next week. So maybe I'll let Grayson watch it in 20-minute increments.
Yeah. It has a good message.
Okay. I love it. Well, yeah. So people will be seeing a lot more of you this year. Yeah. I know you're already planning out your bits and your content. So
everyone's very excited.
Yes.
I'm gonna,
internally.
Internally, externally, it's gonna be great. You know. Okay. So
well,
I apologize to all the clients when I'm not around next year because I get a big deal.
Oh my God. Well, I certainly appreciate the help.
Yeah.
And we'll talk soon. Thanks again.
Thank you. Bye. Bye.
Love ya. Bye.